Hello everybody, my name is Dylan. Welcome back to That Wrestling Show. Welcome back. Happy New Year. I hope you guys all enjoyed your holidays. We are back, and now it is the beginning of the year 2024, income in the new year. And now, before we get into this great new year we have ahead of us, let's go over the year that just happened, the previous year, 2023. A lot has happened, and today I will be reviewing the TWS 2023 Slammy Award nominees for each category. There will be 5 nominees per category, 5 categories. You can comment down below who you think has won each category, and then I will counter up all the votes, and the winner, whoever got most votes for each category, will win said category. But before we go over that, I would like to mention that the Christmas holiday unboxings and reviews will be coming out shortly. I had a problem with my microphone and the audio was all messed up, but shortly after this video I will be posting those videos, so stay tuned for those. But yes, this is the nominees. The Slammy Awards results will come out at the end of January. So yes, make sure you comment down below who you think won each category, and let's get into it with the first category. And the first category is Match of the Year. We had some incredible matches overall this year, but only 5 can be nominated. And the first one is Jon Moxley versus Tommaso Ciampa from TWS, episode 73, the first episode of the year of 2023. And it started with a bang in this incredible match between 2 legends in the TWS company and 2 huge rivals, ending their rivalry once and for all, it seems. But yes, an incredible match to kick off the new year. Second nomination is Shelton Benjamin versus Jeff Hardy for the TWS North American title in a ladder match at TWS episode 74. This match was the conclusion to a long and amazing rivalry that started in 2022 and went all the way until the beginning of 2023, where these 2 men just feuded over that North American title for all that time, had many matches together, this one being, in my opinion, the best out of the few. And it definitely was a great way to cap off the rivalry, having an intense and extreme ladder match, one of the best we've ever seen. And yeah, had a shock at the end with Chad Gable coming in to help Shelton win. But yes, Shelton Benjamin versus Jeff Hardy in a ladder match, nominee number 2 here. But nominee number 3 again with Shelton Benjamin is Shelton Benjamin defending that North American title once again, this time in a triple threat match between Buddy Matthews and Bobby Fish at TWS episode 79. Another great North American title defense by Shelton Benjamin, showing what Bobby Fish could do as a singles competitor and getting to see stuff from Buddy Matthews that we've never seen before. And then, as always, Shelton Benjamin doing what he does best, being an absolute stud in the ring. What an intense match with so many close calls. Definitely deserves to be up here in the category of Match of the Year. Definitely up for debate. But we still have more nominees to go through before we can pick one winner here. And the next nominee is Ricochet and Mustafa Ali versus The New Day for the TWS Tag Team titles at TWS episode 82. When the Young Bucks had to relinquish the titles, these 2 teams went head-to-head for the vacated titles, and they absolutely went all out here. They did everything they could to win those titles and had one of the best tag team matches we've ever seen in history. If you look at this snapshot here, just an amazing picture taken with Mustafa Ali giving a hurricane run off the top to Xavier Woods with Big E and a powerbomb on Ricochet in the ring. Just an absolute crazy match. One of the best tag team matches in wrestling history for sure. And it ended with New Day becoming 2-time first ever tag team champions. And now our final nominee, Jon Moxley versus Samoa Joe in a no disqualification match at TWS episode 84, the last episode to come out in 2023. Absolute banger of a match. These 2 men absolutely destroyed our new arena with a bunch of weapons. We got tables, kendo sticks, chairs, garbage cans, even went through the barricade. Just an absolute insane match. And, excuse me, absolute insane match. First ever world champ Jon Moxley showing what he can do in the ring, as always, showing why he is the GOAT of TWS, and Samoa Joe showing why he belongs in this company, being only his 3rd or 4th match. But now, the next category, Rivalry of the Year. We had many rivalries this year, but one of them that stood out the most was Aleister Black and Braun Strowman. This rivalry started at TWS episode 70 when Aleister Black finally retained his world title against Adam Cole in that insane no disqualification match at Halloween Havoc where Braun Strowman attacked him after the match. Feud was absolutely legendary. Both men just beating the crap out of each other, and they had an insane match afterwards to finish off this incredible feud. But another rivalry that stands out throughout the year is a tag team rivalry, where the Ricochet and Mustafa Ali will defend their tag team titles against the Young Bucks throughout the year. The Young Bucks came into the year a debuting team, number one contenders even, and decided to challenge the longest reigning tag team champions of all time, Ricochet and Mustafa Ali. And, it was two of the greatest tag teams going face-to-face, a dream match even, and they definitely did not disappoint in their matchup that they eventually had. But yet another one we've already talked about before, Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley. We talked about their match they had in the no disqualification match. That was their second out of two matches they had this year. Absolutely insane. This feud started with the debut of Samoa Joe where he attacked Jon Moxley in that fatal four-way number one contenders match for the North American title. And it just kept going after Samoa Joe eventually beat Moxley twice, seemingly ending the feud there on out. Absolutely insane. Two of the biggest wrestlers we've ever seen. And now another nomination. Aleister Black and The Fiend Bray Wyatt. The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt making his return as The Fiend, attacking both Braun and Aleister Black, as we said before. And, after The Fiend demolished Braun Strowman and shocked everyone, Aleister said he was not scared. And they have feuded from there on out for the World Heavyweight title and had an absolutely bizarre match to end the feud. And the next nomination, one we've already talked about before, the last nomination, the New Day and Ricochet and Mustafa Ali, two teams who wanted those vacated tag team titles more than anything, and they showed it in this promo they had in the 4th of July episode, TWS episode 81. And then in their match, they showed yet again why they wanted and how much they wanted those TWS tag team titles. Absolutely insane feud, one of the best rivalries. Vote who you think was the rivalry of the year as we go into the next category, Moment of the Year. Many insane moments from this year, but only 5 could be nominees, including this one, where the Young Bucks would turn heel and attack Mustafa Ali, hitting him with a low blow to win the TWS tag team titles, ending their 500-day reign as tag team champions. An absolutely shocking moment no one saw coming. That low blow and then super kick stunned everyone around the world, and the Young Bucks ending the reign was truly, truly a historic moment in TWS history. But next up, for the second nominee, another insane moment when The Fiend Bray Wyatt made his return and debuted the Fiend character, laying out Aleister Black and Braun Strowman. One of the craziest things we've ever seen. Introduced us to the Firefly Funhouse. Introduced us to the Fiend. Showed us what Bray Wyatt has been doing since he's been gone. It was one of the most bizarre, scary, and extremely entertaining things we've ever seen in TWS. Definitely changed the landscape from then on out. And yet another nominee is, again, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, where The Fiend Bray Wyatt would defeat Aleister Black after his long title reign as world champion and become the new TWS world champion, ending that reign of Black, absolutely destroying him in their world title match, something no one has ever been able to do. And The Fiend Bray Wyatt showing why he was the man that night and why he is the most dominant superstar in TWS, The Fiend. But another team who has showed their dominance here in 2023 is the New Day, making their return to the title scene as they won their number one contender shot and then beat Ricochet and Ali to win those vacated tag team titles in an amazing match. These two, the New Day, became the first ever tag team champions in 2020, and after years of trying to get their rematch and get those titles back, they finally did it and became the first ever two-time TWS tag team champions, and one of the most heartfelt moments in 2023. But the last nominee for Moment of the Year is the absolutely shocking debut of Orange Cassidy, where Orange Cassidy would make his debut and help out Tyler Deaton once he was being attacked by Adam Cole, coming to the aid of Tyler Deaton, and then on joining the Hot Rods as a temporary member, starting the feud with Adam Cole. An absolutely shocking match, one of the most stars to enter TWS. Truly amazing. And next up, our next category, Tag Team of the Year. We had many great tag teams throughout the year 2023, one of them being the former TWS Tag Team Champions, Ricochet and Mustafa Ali. As you know, they are the longest reigning tag team champions with a 500-day reign. Walked into 2023 as champions, had insane matches throughout the whole year, whether it was against the Young Bucks or the New Day. Just absolutely incredible matches, showing why they are the A-list tag team here in TWS and deserve to be Tag Team of the Year. But another team who thinks they deserve to be Tag Team of the Year, the War Raiders. The War Raiders made their return in 2022 as debuted their new gimmick of the War Raiders, changing from the Viking Raiders, changing their whole persona entirely. Didn't have a good beginning of the year, losing to the Young Bucks, but ended it off strong with a win against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a very, very exciting matchup, and ending it becoming number one contenders for the New Day's tag team title reign. And now we'll just have to see what they do in 2024. But another team who had an insane 2023 is the team who came in number one contenders and won the tag team titles, the Young Bucks, who currently still are undefeated as a tag team. Unfortunately, had to relinquish the tag team titles due to Matt Jackson suffering an injury halfway through the year. But they did have a great start of the year, walking in number one contenders and walking out tag team champions. Absolutely incredible. But another team who had a great year, the Hot Rods. Hot Rods had many, many crazy and insane matches throughout the year. Even QQ getting a quick upset win over Adam Cole, which is a very shocking moment, one of the craziest moments, I bet, for QQ. And then Tyler Deaton joining Orange Cassidy into the group, getting their new member. Definitely a great year for the Hot Rods. But our last nominee, the team who ended it as tag team champions, the New Days, the workhorses of the tag team division, been working all year to get that opportunity. They won that triple threat tag team match to become number one contenders and walked out of the year becoming two-time TWS tag team champions. 100% deserve it. One of the best tag teams to ever do it. And they proved it. They proved it this year by winning those tag team titles. But next up, our final category, Superstar of the Year. While there is a long list of superstars who deserve to be nominated for this category, only 5 will be nominated. And one of those 5 being former TWS World Heavyweight Champion Aleister Black. Aleister Black had an absolutely incredible year. Even though it didn't end the way he wanted it, he walked in as world champion, got victories over superstars like Roderick Strong, and had a great feud with Braun Strowman. And then towards the middle slash end of the year, unfortunately lost the world title to The Fiend. But another superstar who came in as champion, Shelton Benjamin, came in as a double champion, holding both the North American title and Olympic title. Had many wins this year over superstars like Buddy Matthews, Bobby Fish, Jeff Hardy, having incredible matches throughout the year, showing why he is the workhorse, why he was the double champ, why he was the North American champion, holding that title for a great amount of time. But another superstar who could stake his claim at being Superstar of the Year is The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, making his insane return, as we talked about before, and then eventually defeating Aleister Black to win the World Heavyweight title. Just squashed Braun Strowman in one of the most shocking displays of action we've ever seen, and ended the year with his first successful title defense as world champion, beating Zack Ryder in our new arena. And he's going to walk into the new year as world champion, as a dominant figure here in TWS. But this superstar we just talked about, Zack Ryder, also had a great year, debuted this year, had a great performance in his first matchup here in TWS in that tag team battle royal, lasting to the final 2. Then eventually, after getting betrayed by his partner, Kurt Hawkins, he beat Kurt Hawkins in a matter of seconds, and then became number one contender by beating Samoa Joe and having a pretty good fight against The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, fighting for that World Heavyweight title. But the last superstar to be nominated for Superstar of the Year is a superstar who will walk out of 2023 as champion, the limitless Keith Lee, who beat Shelton Benjamin to become the North American champion halfway through the year and ended the year with successful Open Challenge title defenses. And now he walk into 2024 as North American champion, defending against anyone and everyone who wants a shot at his title. But those are the categories and nominees for Slammy Awards 2023 for TWS. Comment down below who you think won each category out of all the nominees I've chosen. Make sure you comment down below so I can get the results in. And the results video will be out by the end of January. And then once that is out, we will go back to our normal TWS postings. But as we wait for the result video to come out, I will be posting the Christmas holiday special videos for you guys to view, the unboxings and reviews. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.